Welcome back to another episode of the Salford RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where today it's the start of Season 3. It's the start of a new journey here. We're still in League 1, but we are looking to get promoted up to the championship in this season. That is the aim after last season's blunder of a season. That actually wasn't really that bad of a first season in League 1. We just missed out on playoffs by 6 points, got up to FA Cup quarterfinals again. And now we're looking to do that, but just a little bit better. We have Ben Wittenburn, whose loan has expired, as well as Joe Hugo, our top goal scorer of last season. And then Zahola, we go ahead and bring back from loan as well. He's our new #1 goalkeeper, up to 65 overall. So taking a look at our team, this is it currently. We have pretty much the same exact starting lineup, with Finch now sitting in the starting 11 instead of, obviously, Winterburn. We also have Zahola, who's up to 65. He is in the team. I might generate a mini face for him just to have a little bit of a mini face here. My aim for this transfer window is defensive options, trying to keep hold of Leo Castle. Maybe find it. Well, I definitely have to find another striker because we at least need a backup at minimum, if not finding a better striker that can replace Glatzel. And then I feel like we're going to lose Charlie Brown this season. We almost lost him in January. I feel like we might lose him in this window. Najim and Namai, I don't know how to feel about y'all. I did go ahead and purge my youth academy as well. The youth academy is completely purged besides the goalkeeper, just in case if I want to play a youth academy tournament when I get enough players. I did go ahead and get 3 5-star scouts. So we sent them all out, one to England for 9 months, one to Denmark for 3 months, one for Malta for 3 months, just going somewhere new there. I am going to go ahead and change it. Instead of plus 10 of your overall, it's going to be plus 15 of the highest overall. So highest overall right now is Leo Castle. So the highest potential player I can sign is 83 instead of 78. So that is what we'll do now. And then once we get to championship, it'll be 20 to 25. And then Premier League or second season championship, it'll be whatever we want to be. So there's that. We have 6 million, 5 million, 4 million, something like that. We have 3 million to spend. 3 million to spend on players and wages and stuff like that. So let's get spending, and a lot of them might be free agents. First signing of the summer. It's just a loan signing, but we do go ahead and find a striker on the loan list from La Liga, so we go ahead and bring him in. It's actually technically a loan to buy for 1.6 million down in the future as well. I didn't know I hit loan to buy, so I guess 1.6 million for a loan to buy is not bad. He is the same overall as Glatzel, if not one overall better. So we say hello to him. He will fight for the starting spot with Lozano. Welcome to the club. Welcome to Salford. We at least have 2 strikers. That is good enough for that. Maybe get a third young one that we can loan out, or possibly find a third young one that we can build up within the youth academy. But Cristobal Lozano, welcome to the club for the season. And just to kick off the season, we have a scout report. Remember, 83 is our minimum now. Well, is not our minimum, is our maximum. So jumping up here, Jake Randall, somebody that we couldn't sign last season, we can now sign this season. And look at him. He actually looks decent. I reckon his overall right now is probably 67, to be honest. So welcome to the club. We cannot bring in Bradbury. We can't bring in Sharp, but he doesn't look good. Nichols, no. High, no. As good as he looked. In Ratcliffe, I definitely don't want to bring in Ratcliffe as well. I don't want him to tear down my club like he is with United. Over now to Denmark for center back, left back. I think more defensive options, midfield options. Lind, we cannot bring in. Norgard, we can bring in, so we say hello to him. Skovgaard, no. Mikkelsen, no. And then Iverson, no as well. That did remind me. I do need to bring in a left back, though. And then over to Malta for the first time ever, we go ahead and bring in Adam Clagliaris, who's 16 years old, 325K, not the best, to be completely honest. Camilleri will go ahead and bring in, but his potential didn't look too good compared to his overall. And Kyle Vela is 13 years old, so by the time he's 16 or 17, he is going to be absolutely horrific. So taking a look at our new players in here, we have 15-year-old center back, 58 overall, a 17-year-old center defensive mid, 65 overall, that we can go ahead and pretty much almost bring up instantly and at least get loaned out, if not anything. What is that play style? Tiki-taka? We have Adam Cagliari, 16 years old. He is 60 overall. Right mid cam. Would have to play him at right wing. And then Randall, the best of the lot, in my opinion, is 66 overall with a potential of 66 to 80. So I think we possibly bring him in and loan him in as well. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Shopping on the market for just anybody in all clubs, areas, and positions. We find this center back who is 67 overall in Tobias Storm. He is currently playing at I totally had the club in my head. I totally forgot it. We're going to look for a player swap here. Maybe swap one of our fullbacks in the likes of Garther or even Tom Edwards. But I actually like Tom Edwards. He's a decent player. He could be a backup player as well. If I can somehow get Gartner out of here within this deal, that'll be absolutely insane. We're going to go ahead and offer 1.2 million plus Gartner. See what they say. They want Najim plus 410k. I don't want to really get rid of Najim for free. So we'll go ahead and offer 1.25. See what they say to that. And we'll try and get this deal. Oh, 1.25 is good. So maybe his contract is expiring, and maybe I could have got him for less than $1 million. Because that's half of our budget gone. And Tobias Storm is brought into the club, signing number 2 of the season, permanent signing number 1 of the season. Welcome to Salford, and welcome to a hopefully new and better back line. So I don't think our back line was too terrible. It definitely wasn't the great when we had 3 back for more than half the season. But maybe with a 4 back, we can do absolutely something sensational and somehow get promoted and maybe finish in the top 2 to skip out on the playoffs, because that'd be great. But Tobias Storm, welcome to Salford. Now, while shopping on the market, I found Elijah Cunningham, a American pre-gen, center mid, cam, right mid, 75 overall. He is my long-term prospect. I can't lie. I have him on my short list. I can't sign him because he's about 8 overall higher than my best player. Well, it's actually technically 7. But I want to bring him in. I just wanted to show y'all because look at him. He actually looks incredible as an American pre-gen of all things. An American pre-gen, which is absolutely insane. He's already better than his player that he is in the game. I totally forgot who it was. I could go look at it, but somebody in the Belgium league. But Elijah Cunningham is player number 1 when we get a player that's 75 overall. We say goodbye to Maxi Millet, 480k. He's off to Morecambe. We say hello to our new left back over from Wrexham. We had to offer 850k. All of our budget are gone, so if we don't sell anyone, it's going to have to be a loan market, and we're already planning on a couple loans. We have a couple loans under the works already, but we say hello to Mr. Sebastian Revent, 67 overall, coming over from Wrexham AFC. Welcome to Salford. Welcome back down to League One. And loaning signing number 1 of a possible 2, 3, 4 possibly that we are going to bring in is a center back just to give us some more stability. We actually have quite a few center backs now. On the off chance that we sell one of them, because they're all 67 overall, we all expect some offers to come in for them. We go ahead and bring in this guy on loan, Benjamin Lathan, who's actually got sold to Grimsby Town from us. He's off for 360k. I was about to say that we did not bring him in. We brought in Eduardo Alves from Exeter City for the season. We also bring in Nolan Fetto on loan from Strasbourg for 2 years. He is a center defensive midfielder, 65 overall. Welcome to the club. And this is exactly what I was not waiting to see, but was expecting to see at some point within the transfer window. Leo Castledine, transfer offer from Casapisa over in Italy. 3 to 5 million we can get. I mean, I would say no because it is Casapisa, and I think he'd probably prefer to stay in England. But if we can get 5 million for him, or maybe just a little bit more than 5 million for him, then we have pretty much no choice but to say yes to it. That would be absolutely massive for our club value. So 5.3 million. We'll see what they say to that. My lowest I'm going is 4.5. That is what I will say. My lowest is 4.5 here. So we can go straight to 5. 5 million. See what they say there. They can probably go, oh, they don't want to see it fall through for 5 million. And Leo Castle is gone for 5 million. So now we have to find another cam. And he is gone. Leo Castledine is gone for 5 million to Casapisa. Casapisa, is that not? That's not Italy, is it? That's Portugal. It's it's either Italy or it's one of the Portugal clubs that sound like an Italian club. It's one of those two. But he's off. He's not here anymore. And we find our cam replacement. It's not a permanent replacement because this is just a loan signing. But from over from Manchester City on the loan list, Mr. O'Reilly, welcome to the club for this season. New scout report, and before we do, we gotta see if the new highest overall has changed, because it was 68 before Leo left. It might be 67 now, which I think it is, and in fact it's not. It's actually still 68, with Anderson and Rump both going up to 68 overall from the start of the season. So still 83 as our potential. So Farmer is too good, Gregory is too young, Sanders is good enough, so we'll go ahead and bring him in. He could be a backup cam as well. Wheeler will bring him in. Kirk is too good. Ryan Cunningham, welcome to the squad. He's 14 years old though, so he probably won't make it. He probably won't last in that youth academy. Winter is still good. Olsen is way too good. Back is probably not good enough, in all honesty. Anderson, too good. And then Jepsy Olsen, too good and too young at the same time. Over in Malta, we have Garada, we have Sprietti, we have Brugaya. We'll go ahead and bring him in. Borg, no. Micklef, no. Flores, no. Camiliotti, no. First game of the season, the starting lineup. We haven't had a transfer offer for Najim or Brown, which is very interesting. But Najim and Brown start on the right-hand side. We have Lozano as our striker. He gets to start over Glatzel. O'Reilly at cam. Ashley and Fedo in the midfield. Revan, Rump, Chambers, Storm is a back four. And Mr. Zahola at goalkeeper. Let's get to it. Here we go. Back in League One action. Hopefully better than ever. Hopefully a lot more enjoyable than ever as well. Back four, so hopefully our back line isn't as gapful as it has been. Now, of course, I said last episode that we'll probably get to 2 to 3 months per episode, except for this episode. Maybe in the future we'll go 2 to 3 episodes, but for now, transfer window takes precedent as Lozano is on the ball now, and Lozano losing the ball. Najim, back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly into Lozano. Lozano is in behind, and Lozano to find the lead, and Lozano makes it 1-0 for Salford in the 20th minute. We take the lead, and Lozano strikes first in League One action for Salford. Oh, that's a great ball in for Hungbo. Keeper's coming out, and the shot was wide. It's Brown. Whipped in. Lozano get there first. He doesn't. Najim. Lozano. O'Reilly, Brown, Lozano, his shot blocked out for a corner, trying to double our lead right before the break. It's Brown on the corner. It's Rump on the header, and Rump gets his first goal of the season. We do double our goal lead right before the break. 2-0 to the Salford. Ashley out wide for Mr. Brown, and now Charlie Brown down the byline. Charlie Brown whips in across. And nearly Lozano there first. Ashley winning the ball back, and maybe a counterattack is on as we look to find Glatzel, and Glatzel is in behind. It's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Glatzel to seal the deal. The first win of the season will belong to Salford here against Wigan Athletic. And Woodrow is in behind, and Woodrow will score. It's a consolation goal at best for them. And that is game over. The first game of the season belongs to Salford. 3-1 here against Wigan Athletic. Vamos! Carabao Cup action against Doncaster. We'll see what happens in the simulation. Najim makes it 1-0 for Salford right before the break. 1-0. And a 1-0 win will see us go to the next round of the competition. That's going to be the end of this episode. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the transfer window. We also have Leicester City in the Carabao Cup, so we'll probably end up playing that one as well. And we'll say goodbye to that competition. We might get to the end of September, maybe end of October. I'm still not quite sure yet how quickly I want to push the season through. But for now, that's it for me today. If you did enjoy it, go and leave a like and subscribe. And hopefully to better playings. Peace out.